kataa wafisadi. Sasa ni wakati ya kuondoa nini wafisadi yote. Hata hii ukiangalia hii sehemu za Mombasa hapo tunaona projects ya ufisadi sana Buxton upande hii ya manyumba. Upande mwingine the stadium. Wametumia nini bilioni 1 kwa kujenga county stadium. Na hakuna kitu wanafanya mpaka sasa. Sasa ni wakati ya kuleta watu wapya, watu safi ambao ni waaminifu. Tumechoka na wizi.
What we want to see in 2022 is to have a better process in terms of electioneering. We want more transparency, more accountability, we want rule of law followed, and we want respect for human rights. Specifically for the Coast region, as we know about the economical injustices, the historical injustices, we want to empower voters and to encourage voter registration so that this time we're able to bring substantial change, to have impactful leadership that actually serves the people and doesn't serve itself.
It is the garbage that we give ourselves that translates to the garbage of results that we get. So if we can be able then to see that it is ourselves that determine who becomes the leader, then it is the right time to be able to decide and to choose who is the best among us, the people, the aspirants that we have that are showing up to, the interest to be the leaders of this country.
Sisi tumekwenda kotini mara nyingi kujaribu kusuluhisha haya mambo ya siasa ya kura. Kwanza ilikuwa kupiga kura, hisabu za hesabiwa zatolewa pale zapelekwa kwingine. Tukaenda kotini. Koti ikasema hapana, pale unapiga kura katika the stream zihesabiwe. Kisha ikawa presidential votes lazima zihesabiwe bomas. Tukaenda kotini wakasema hapana, pale inayopigiwa. Manake agents wako pale, wapiga kura wako pale, waandishi wa magazeti, kila mtu wako pale. Zikihesabiwa it's final. Ushafahamu? Yote tumejaribu lakini haikutosha. Uwizi uko. Watu wanapiga kura wanaohesabu kwingine. Ndio maana haya machafuko ambayo yametokea, wale ambao wamesababisha, wale ambao wamepelekwa mpaka ICC, hakuna jambo limewafika. Wako kimya na jambo lote hakuna liwafika. Sheria lazima itekelezwe.
We want to ensure there is proper accountability and integrity in elections, but also ensure that the leadership which is going to take over from the national level to the local level is also going to be a leadership which has integrity. So that's why we are talking about transformative leadership, because what's the point of having also a free and a fair election which produces criminals into public offices? So we want to look at the entire process of elections and its outcome, and also discuss what happens after election. So we want to be part of that conversation of governance in the country, because we know elections is the biggest process which determines how a country is run.
We are encouraging Kenyans to turn out and vote, to register as voters, so that we may vote and take back our country, and begin to demand for leaders of integrity. We're seeing a lot of malpractice from duty bearers, abuse of office, things just being used haphazardly. IEBC, we are counting on IEBC to enforce the Electoral Code of Conduct, as they said, now that the timelines have been announced. We have a constitution only on paper. And so as the Angaza Movement, we are going to be mobilizing citizens across the country to demand for the adherence to the constitution, constitutionalism and the rule of law, but also for vigilance. We want to see people being barred. Those who have abused public office in the name of politics, we want to see them being barred from participating in the elections. We've seen people who are sitting in public offices, using public resources, campaigning, and then they are saying now that they are the ones who are going to transform Kenya. We know they are not going to transform Kenya.
We want an elections with an outcome that is fair and just for everybody. Are our systems ready to respond to electoral disputes? Are our systems ready to respond to election offenses? We do not think so. And that is why we are calling all Kenyans to join this movement, so that we are able to call upon institutions that are supposed not only to stand for the rule of law, but also ensure disputes on elections are just and fair outcomes.